What's the crack? How are you getting on? Come here, I want to share a story with you. At Christmas time, I was at the RDS. We went to see a show. We went with some of the patients / clients from the hospital. And I was sitting having a coffee on my own, and this old couple came along. They were really, really old, and they were really cool, you know. They were helping each other, and I was just intrigued to have the chats with them. So I got talking to them, and they were in their 80s. She was 83, he was 82, and I was giving them stick about her being a cougar and him being a toy boy. But they were just a lovely couple, and I was having the chats with them. I was asking them, what's the secret to their longevity? What's the main ingredient? I know it's $1 million question, but what is the main ingredient for them lasting so long together? You know, I think they were together something like 60 something years. I was like, what the fuck? But without a drop of a beat, he raised his head and said to me, I gave up giving a fuck a couple of years ago, or a number of years ago. He says, that's been the most beneficial thing to me. I was like, wow, that's simple. He says, yeah, learning to not give a fuck about small things. And it just reminded me of my dad years ago. And I remember my mum busting his balls about something. I don't know what it was, but she was born in the year off, and I was like, what the fuck, Dad? Grow a fucking pair. Tell her to fucking jog on, you know. Obviously, I was just ego driven. And I remember him saying to me, it's all about the bigger picture, Matza. It's all about the bigger picture. And what he meant was if I don't give a fuck for the next 2 minutes and just take it in the fucking ear, I'm going to save myself 23 hours and 58 minutes of a pain in the hoop. You know yourself, arguments don't stop after the 2 minutes. You go home or you go to work, or wherever you have the argument, and it's burning in you. You know, he said, she said, fuck this, fuck that, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. But what if you spent the 2 minutes listening to it, taking it in the pie hole, and said at the end of the 2 minutes, fuck it, the bigger picture shit, you would save yourself an awful lot of trouble. So that's the moral of the story. Learn to not give a fuck. There's actually a book called The Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which is quite cool. I didn't plagiarize their ideas. These are genuine fucking stories, but it's worth a read anyway. I read it. I can't think, is it Mark Manson or Michael Manson? I don't know who the fuck it is. Mark Manson, I think it is. But it's well worth a read, or you can get it on Audible. It's well worth to listen to. Have a great day. Talk to you all later. Bye bye.